Well, hello! Michael here, looking today at Psalms 51 as we close out and looking on the last two verses, verse 18 and 19. This psalm, which may be subtitled, Create in me a clean heart, O God. And so we're going to go ahead and read those two verses. Verse 18. Do good in thy good pleasure unto Zion. Build thou the walls of Jerusalem. And verse 19. Then shalt thou be pleased with the sacrifices of righteousness, with burnt offering and whole burnt offering. Then shall they offer bullocks upon thine altars. And so we look to the treasure of David for the exposition. Verse 18. Do good in thy good pleasure unto Zion. Let blessings according to thy wont be poured upon the holy hill and chosen city. Zion was David's favorite spot, whereupon he had hoped to erect a temple. The ruling passion is so strong on him that when he has discharged his conscience, he must have a word for Zion. He felt he had hindered the project of honoring the Lord there, as he desired, but he prayed God still to let the place of his ark be glorious, and to establish his worship and his worshipping people. Build thou the walls of Jerusalem. This had been one of David's schemes, to wall in the holy city, and he desires to see it completed. But we believe he had a more spiritual meaning, and prayed for the prosperity of the Lord's cause and people. He had done mischief by his sin, and had, as it were, pulled down her walls. He therefore implores the Lord to undo the evil and establish the church. God can make his cause to prosper, and in answer to prayer he will do so. Without his building we labor in vain. Therefore are we the more instant and constant in prayer. There is surely no grace in us if we do not feel for the church of God and take a lasting interest in its welfare. Verse 19. In those days of joyful prosperity, thy saints shall present in great abundance the richest and holiest thank offerings to thee, and thou shalt be pleased to accept them. A saved soul expects to see its prayers answered in a revived church, and then is assured that God will be greatly glorified. Though we bring no more sacrifices for sin, yet as priests unto God our solemn praises and votive gifts are thank offerings acceptable to God by Jesus Christ. We bring not the Lord our least things, our doves and pigeons, but we present him with our best possessions, our bullocks. We are glad that in this present time we are able to fulfill in person the declaration of this verse. We also, forecasting the future, wait for days of the divine presence, when the church of God, with unspeakable joy, shall offer gifts upon the altar of God, which will far eclipse anything beheld in less enthusiastic days. Hasten it, O Lord. Yes, indeed, our God is great and greatly to be praised. He deserves the best at all times. Well, trust you enjoyed the meditation. Michael here declaring yet again, Jesus is Lord. Until next time, be blessed.